Good evening, this is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Nobin Pradhan with the evening news and these are the headlines. Labour Ministry notifies draft rules under the Code on Social Security 2020. Nagaland's COVID-19 tally climbs up to 9,885. Nagaland Civil Secretariat Office Complex declared as sealed area from tomorrow for 48 hours. Nitish Kumar to be Chief Minister of Bihar for the 7th time and Northeast Frontier Railway to run 7 festival special trains from today. The details. The Labour Ministry has notified draft rules under the Code on Social Security 2020. The draft rules provide for operationalization of provisions in the Code on Social Security 2020 relating to Employees Provident Fund, Employees State Insurance Corporation, gratuity, maternity benefits, Social Security and cess in respect of building and other construction workers, Social Security for unorganized workers, gig workers and platform workers. The Ministry has invited objections and suggestions from stakeholders which are required to be submitted within a period of 45 days from the date of notification of the draft rules. The draft rules also provide for Aadhaar-based registration including self-registration by unorganized workers, gig workers and platform workers on the portal of the central government. Provision has also been made in the rules regarding gratuity to an employee who is on fixed-term employment. It also provides for single electronic registration of an establishment including cancellation of the registration in case of closure of business activities. Procedure for self-assessment and payment of cess in respect of building and other construction workers has been elaborated in the rules. In Nagaland, 135 fresh positive cases of COVID-19 were detected today, taking the total tally to 9,885. Health and Family Welfare Minister S. Pawngniphoom in a tweet this evening informed that 71 cases were detected from Kohima, 53 in Dimapur, 9 from Tuensang and 1 each in Kipere and Mon. Besides, 20 patients have recovered from the infection, which included 18 from Kohima and 1 each from Dimapur and Tuensang. Of the new cases reported today, 105 cases were from the traced contacts, 29 from the armed forces and 1 from a returnee. Presently, there are 916 active cases while 8,814 have recovered. Of the 56 total deaths registered, 46 have died due to COVID, while 6 deaths were non-COVID related and 4 deaths are under investigation. So far, 99 cases have migrated. In view of the detection of a number of COVID-19 positive cases, Nagaland Civil Secretariat Office Complex Kohima has been declared as sealed area from tomorrow for a period of 48 hours. In a notification, Additional Deputy Commissioner Kohima Lithrongla Tongpirutsa informed that fumigation of the premises will be done and aggressive contact tracing will be insisted following all health safety measures and SOPs of the government. The sealed area is mapped and cordoned off and the public and all concerned are advised to follow safety precautions within the proximity of the sealed area. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has been tested positive for COVID-19. In a tweet, he requested all those who came in contact with him recently to self-isolate and get tested. Nitish Kumar will be the Chief Minister of Bihar for the 7th time. The JDU leader was unanimously elected the leader of the National Democratic Alliance (NDA) today. The decision was taken at a joint meeting of the NDA in Patna. Earlier, the newly elected legislators of JDU elected him the leader of the party. The meeting was convened at the official residence of Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. The oath-taking ceremony will take place tomorrow. Kumar, along with his Council of Ministers, will take oath of office and secrecy before the Governor, Phagu Chauhan. You're listening to the news from All India Radio, Kohima. Northeast Frontier Railway will run 7 festival special trains from today, while 1 train each will run on 5 routes: Guwahati-Secunderabad, Guwahati-Pune, New Tinsukia-Ranchi, Guwahati-Howrah and Agartala-Howrah. 2 trains will ply from Agartala to Prayagraj. The Guwahati-Secunderabad train left Guwahati at 11:45 a.m. today. 1 special train will leave Guwahati at 8 p.m. tomorrow for Pune. On 17 November, the New Tinsukia-Ranchi special train will start from New Tinsukia at 12 noon and reach Ranchi on November 19. 1 special train will leave from Guwahati at 7:45 a.m. on 17 November to reach Howrah at 6 a.m. the next day. The Agartala-Howrah train will leave the Tripura capital at 6 a.m. on November 18 to reach Howrah at 8:30 p.m. on 19th November. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar represented India at the 15th East Asia Summit. The summit was chaired by Prime Minister of Vietnam Nguyen Xuan Phuc in his capacity as ASEAN chair. All the 18 East Asia Summit countries participated in the virtual summit. Dr. Jaishankar in his remarks reaffirmed the importance of East Asia Summit as the leaders-led forum to exchange views on strategic issues. He spoke of the importance of adhering to international law, respecting territorial integrity and sovereignty, and promoting a rules-based global order. On COVID-19, he briefed the leaders about India's response to the pandemic and highlighted India's efforts to support international community. 25 persons have been arrested in the last 4 days for issuance of fake invoices. Sources in the Directorate General of GST Intelligence (DGI) said the actual amount of fake input tax credit (ITC) involved is being ascertained. It said such an investigation are on to identify and apprehend other persons who were involved in the racket and also the beneficiaries who have used the fake invoices to evade GST, income tax and do money laundering. Major goods involved in these cases include iron and steel, copper wire, plastic granules, ready-made garments, gold and silver, agro products, milk products, and mobiles. DGGI said the drive against GST invaders and ITC fraudsters is expected to further intensify in the days to come, and many more arrests will be done. An unidentified dead body of a non-local male was found yesterday at Dimapur railway station. In a press note, Additional Deputy Commissioner of Police Dimapur said the dead body was lying at platform number 2. He said upon investigation, the cause of the death was ascertained due to illness. On completion of all legal formalities, the dead body was shifted to District Hospital Dimapur for post-mortem examination and identification. The Additional Deputy Commissioner informed that the deceased was wearing black color sweater and long pant with woolen blanket. It further requested the relatives, claimants or friends of the deceased to contact Officer in Charge GRPS Dimapur. 4 villages jointly celebrated Ahuna festival yesterday at Kieje village under Kipire district. Sharing on the significance of the festival, project implementing team Focus International Fund for Agricultural Development Nagaland, Kakuto Chopi, asked the gathering to imbibe the aroma of the freshly harvested in personal lives so as to fill the society with fragrance of hope and oneness. On the importance of agriculture, Chopi said, if there is no food security, lives will be at risk, and urged the gathering to give due importance to agriculture. He called upon the village members to live in harmony with the neighboring villages, extend all possible help and share the harvest with the needy. Folk songs, traditional games, storytelling and folk dances were the highlights of the post-harvest festival. And as the nation fights COVID-19 pandemic, let us all remember to stay safe and protected by following these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, wash hands frequently with soap and water, or use hand sanitizer, and follow social distancing. And to end the news, a reminder of the headlines. Labour Ministry notifies draft rules under the Code on Social Security 2020. Nagaland's COVID-19 tally climbs up to 9,885. Nagaland Civil Secretariat Office Complex declared as sealed area from tomorrow for 48 hours. Nitish Kumar to be Chief Minister of Bihar for 7th time, and Northeast Frontier Railway to run 7 festival special trains from today. And that's all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.